We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Daniel Mengden gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here comes the first pitch. Mandy Alvarez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is under it. 1 down.
Batting second.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-0 home. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the air out to straightaway left. Davis is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Now batting, Gio Urshela. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. Now that's popped up. Simeon has a play. And that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Albert Abreu will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Now the pitch.
Tony.
Tony Kemp is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Mark Canha is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
1 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Count still at 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count. 3-1. Here's the pitch. Simeon stands at second with 2 gone. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Here's the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. He set the payoff pitch. And Olsen with a drive out to deep right. Judge looks up. Gone! Matt Olsen connects for a two-run home run. Home run number 5 on the year. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-0.
Whoa, that's him.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Base hit into right center. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Chris Davis is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Davis on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a called strike one. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. First delivery to him on the way.
Counts 1-0.
That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now at the plate, Seth Brown. It was an 0-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box, Austin Allen. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now back, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Kemp. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Strike one to start the at bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Count is 1-2 now. From the stretch, Ground ball left side. LeMahieu for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1 the count.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Popped him up. Allen over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
2-1 home now to Gardner. And it's fouled away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 2-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Hit softly down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
At the plate, Mandy Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Yankees. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and digging in is the outfielder, Mark Canha.
The center fielder, Mark Canha.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Riding in once again, Matt Olson. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The 0-2 once more. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. The 1-2.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
A's are gone in order. They're up 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
2-0.
Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. The 2-1. Hit in the air to center field. Kenna is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela. He popped out in his first trip. The pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Swinging away there, it's 3-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. There's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
In now, DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. From the stretch. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. To second for one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail it here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to go as the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
Here comes the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter, so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
That's popped up. In there, a base hit.
出そうな気がします。
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Chris Davis now. He
なん
offers
か
at it
認
and
証
sends
が
a
必要
bouncer
とか言
out
って
to
ました。
short. LeMahieu for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
ジェットしてやから、
So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn
その
two.
辺があれな
Yeah,
んです。
choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
So a runner on first with one out now. And up next, the outfielder Steven Piscotty. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's
ま
ball
あ、ああ
one.
いうのでも100
Two
円が多いん
runs,
ですけど、
six hits,
完
and
全
no
に0
errors
円
in the
でした。
ballgame for the A's so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one.
まあ、
And
低
now
価
he's put
格
himself in a
で、
real good
ね、
hitter's
安くなっ
count.
てるみたいです。
Outside, 3-0 now.
And
there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
高いですね。原作の映画とか
Three
は全
balls
然
and two strikes for
知らな
Steven
いですけど。
Piscotty.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Seth Brown, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
なんかも
As a look, now
う
the
上
pitch.
下感
Hit
のあ
down
る
the
ロ
third
ー
base
プレ
line.
なんかなと思っ
This
て。
gets foul. It's 0-1.
ああ、あれも確か Z でしたっけ、あれね。
From the belt, the pitch. Left side,
あ
but
の
well
時なんか
fouled.
100円取られたような気がするんですけど。100円取られたけど、後日返金しますとか言って。
The 0-2
あれも
delivery.
クレジットじゃない
Swing and a
と
miss for strike
ダメだ。
three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. One left for Oakland, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off with the Yankees,
Thank you, Heidi.
the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
なんか、20度って割にはなんか寒い。
First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot down the line, but this is foul for the first strike.
未だにノーヒットに抑えられてますよ。
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but
両
let
方
me
が
tell
ま
you,
だ
when you're staring at a
出てきて
big
ない。
zero in the hit column,
大
getting
概
a
も
call
うで
like
きる
that
ん
to
で
go
す
your
ね。
way can feel like a big victory.
And that misses up and in, 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up into this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
そういう話も出てるみたいですけど。
Hit sharply on the
うわ
ground.
ー、取られた。
Oh, look at Simeon.
う
Wow.
わお。ショートめっちゃう
Now
まいです
batting,
ね。
the first baseman, Reed.
転がりながらの一塁投
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
あれを取ってまたアウトにするところが。
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
なんかくるっとなってるでしょ。チャップリンみたいな。あんなくるっとなってるのも変な感じ。選手メーカー見ても確かにヒゲが生えてる。
Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And that's the second out.
そうなん。
The batter, the right fielder.
見た目がなんかあんまりにもくるんってなってるから見てまいます。
Here's big Aaron Judge. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offense.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Torres is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
now the
どっかで
1-1
変え
pitch.
たら感じですけど、いつ変えるかもわからんし、来年の今頃はちょっと落ち着いてるんですかね。さっぱりわからんけど。
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Allen.
あれは高いですからね。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp.
そろそろ準備しますか。
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. Ball one.
A runner at
ア
second,
ブレイ
nobody
さ
out.
も抑えてるんですけど、なかなか味方が援護できてないから。
It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
電気なくなってきた。
So now it's Mark Canha. Swing and a liner. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop, Marcus.
Now to the plate, Marcus Semien. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first.
A 列車はもう間違いなく買いますですね。あれもいつ出るかまだ決まってないですね。
From the belt, kicks and deals.
持
Here's a
っ
swing,
てかれ
and
た。
oh man! Way out of here.
めっちゃ飛んでいきましたね。
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
特大でしたね。
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
やられましたね。この回はもう投げてもらいましょうか。
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
来年発売決定ですよね。あれもかなりまったり系らしいです。
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight, with the A's up 4-0. Here's Brett Gardner now to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
The 3-1 pitch.
Nice. まあ、スイッチもなんやかんや面白そうな多いですよね。
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Alvarez.
Digging in now, Mandy Alvarez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
ウォッチドッグスもなかなかおもろいですからね。
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline.
Gotta believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2, here it is. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1 and 2. Has a look now pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2 and 2.
いろいろ追加されていきますからね。でも、ヤクザ延長めっちゃ面白いですね。豪快な振り方とか。
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
裸足でなんか行くから足濡れてます。
3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaped back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 4-1 game. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, Your attention,
New
please.
pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Gio Urshela will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only one gone.
やりたい放題になります。
From the belt, the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A man at third with one away. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. The 0-1 on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Oakland is on top in this one, 4-2. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Luis Cessa will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 85, Luis Cessa.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Chris Davis next to bat. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Way outside. 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Seventh inning ready to roll. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Scotty's going back, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
In now, Luke Voigt, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
J.B. Wendelken comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
J.B. Wendelken.
無人島に送還し無人島行って無人島生活やってまいりました。
So now to the plate, Aaron Judge. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Gleyber Torres. In tight there as he's got a turn out of the way of that one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
たぬき社長がどうこうするんで。
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
1-1 is laid off for ball 2. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
今のもなんか低く感じたんですけど。
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Popped
him up. And Kemp is under it to make the catch for route number 3. Yanks strand a pair. They trail it here 4-2. Striding forward now is the DH, Seth Brown. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
He's got it. And there's one away.
The batter, the catcher, Austin Allen.
So striding in, Austin Allen, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
喋り方がなんかめっちゃ早口ですけど、めっちゃ喋ってるんですね、あれね。なんか適当に日本や言ってんかなと思ったら、一応、ちゃんと
Ready to
喋って
deliver.
る。
Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony.
初めなんて言ってんのかなと思ったんですけど。
Digging in, Tony Kemp. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
早いけど一応なん
First
か喋って
pitch
ま
on
す
its
ね。
way. Line toward right center. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Joaquin Soria is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in as the rookie third baseman, Mandy Alvarez. First offering on its way. Good fastball there from Soria. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Soria rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
なんか名前ももうやらかしにしてやらかしさんとか言って
A ball and a strike.
やらかしさん仕事が早いとか言って
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And it's fouled away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now back.
He almost got him to commit there as we take another look at it in slow motion. He comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Bring in Giovanni Urshela.
今の名前を決めてくださいとかって言うじゃないですか。名前あれ、乙姫ランド島とかって言ってくれたかもしれない。
Hit to third. To second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Yanks held in check. Still down by a count of 4-2. Coming to the plate now, Mark Canha. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
ランドやから島なんですよ。
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Here's the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Well, ball 3, and listen, the Oakland A's right now would love to get this leadoff guy on any way they could. They would love a leadoff walk.
And a full count for Canha now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus.
Digging in once again, Marcus Semien. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy.
Well, the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Standing in now, Matt Olson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Right side, but it's well foul. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Here he is in his 3rd inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys aren't used to getting this much work in a single game anymore.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Striding into the box, Matt Chapman. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Jonathan Holder is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Jonathan Holder.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run is scored. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead, so he clutched up big time right there.
Into the box, Chris Davis, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So that'll bring up Steven Piscotty as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Seth Brown, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Gotcha.
And there's ball one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Stanton has a read on it. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 9th inning coming up. The A's lead it 6-2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, DJ LeMahieu, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Max Bird is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Two balls and a strike. Fouled off. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. Scooped up. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Mike Ford will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
72, Mike Ford.
Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Judge hits a little over the 270 mark. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
Nope. The count 1-1.
72が。
Ball back out there.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Last chance for the Yankees. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. The catch is made, and the A's have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Oakland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Daniel Mengden gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Joaquin Soria works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes.
うまいこと転がりながらも
Thank you for joining us
アウ
here
トに
tonight.
するっていう
And we remind you to
ショー
please
トがうまい。
drive home safely.
Mm. とっかから賄賂もらってんちゃいますか。やっちゃ最後はライトフライ。さあ、まあ、飯をまた食いましょうかね。これでまた負けたから、また最下位ちゃいますかね、これ。 連勝がストップですね。うん。最下位ではなかったですね。まあでも並んでますね。まあ上は上でレッドソックスが1位ですね。まあでもここも全然差がないですからね。まだまだ団子状態ですね。わお、インディアンスすごいですね。14勝1敗って。めちゃくちゃ勝ってますね。アスレ、首位やったんですね。いやー、強いですね。レッズも首位ですね。で、やっぱりドジャースですね。大概ドジャースですもんね。うん。さあ、終わりますか。はーい、お疲れ様でした。ではではでは。